All right, guys, I'm taking a chance here. I hit the brakes and I saw some brush. I actually saw some stumps or trees down to about 20 some feet of water. What's going on is at about the 22 to 24 feet mark, which is where I was catching all those fish, it then just dropped sheer off into 30 in the depths. So with me being so close to the channel and that drop off being right here close to the bank, there's no doubt that's where these fish want to hang out. And I saw really, I mean, almost just one mark, but it was a good one and it made me want to throw to it. So right by a tree or a stump, whatever this is, I saw a good mark, and there's probably more there, but that's just happened to be one I went over, so I'm going to throw to it. Oh, here we go, guys. There it is. Something's down there. Something picked it up. Feels pretty decent. Let's see what we got. Is it another? Oh, I think it's a smallie, guys. That's what happens when you make a move. You make a move, and the target species finds itself as I whack his figures. I whacked the nice little GoPro setup right there, and amazing, guys. Got myself a smallie. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Made one move and literally saw some fish, and on the first drop I found him. So there he is. Let's see if we can find some more and hopefully bigger. Found another little drop off here. Yeah, these are great marks. And I'm going to throw the Ned rig down too. There he is. There he is, whatever they are. I got one to bite. It's not big, but it's a smallie. All right, cool. So that's exactly what I was hoping for. And this is the first smallmouth on my vertical little Kastmaster. So vertically jigging up a nice little smallmouth. Check that out, guys. Told you it catches everything. That's a nice one too. Really, really great little bass. So the deal is, again, I just saw them. They're down 30 feet and then they're suspended just off the bottom on this itty bitty little gold, tiny little gold Kastmaster. Got him. I'm so awesome. That's so awesome. I'm so happy. All right, let's see if I can get him out gently and carefully. There he goes. All right, got it out. There it is. Beautiful little smallmouth, little Kastmaster. Going back. Let's do it again. Guys, I can easily throw down a Ned rig. I can easily throw a drop shot, a Damiki rig, any and all that kind of stuff. Let me just quickly show you what's going on here. That's the kind of stuff I'm seeing on my depth finder. And there goes my bait. Oops, I better stop it. There it is. It's right on top of one. I wish I could show you this as it happens, but it's a little funny angle. But I'm right on top of the fish and I'm right in the fish. So this is a little school of smallmouth. I should be able to pop another one here as it goes. Oh, there he is. Got him, guys. Got another one. Decent fish. Decent fish on the Kastmaster. That's a nice one. Let's see if it's another smallie. It's got to be the way it's fighting. Yep, looks like another smallmouth. Beautiful. All right, found myself a school of smallmouth, and they're eating the little blade bait, the little piece of metal, I should say, not the blade bait. But yeah, this thing's killer. So cool. They like the gold. They like the gold, that little bit of chartreuse. Not a bad deal. Let's get right back down there. They're not going anywhere. They're right below me. Let's see if maybe we can pluck off. So again, just sinking it back down there on my 6-pound test. This is the identical rod and reel combination as my Ned rig I have sitting right next to me. This just has a little bit more 6-pound test on it. So virtually everything going in the water has got 6-pound test on it. Not even getting to the braid because it's pretty much a full top shot. And it gives a little bit more stretch. And with that tiny itty bitty little treble hook on the end of this, it's a little more cushion to the blow, so I won't pull it out of the fish's mouth like that. That's 3 in a row, guys. That's 3 in a row. That's another nice small. That feels like a little bit bigger one. That might be a little bit bigger. They eat tiny little bait in here, guys. What do we got here? Nope. It's a walleye. Another multi-species action going on. This is mirror image of the first spot. So this is the 3rd spot I stopped at, I think. And 2 smallies, and then the walleye showed up the last time just like it did this time. Man, he got it down there good too. That's why I think I lost maybe one of the balance last time, because he got it so darn deep he cut the line with his teeth. So going back. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't even have a chance to hit record on this record button. I dropped down to a school of fish that I saw, instantaneously got bit before I could even stand up by a nice smallie, it looks like. Again, I'm just roaming around trying different spots, and literally, I mean, this is a nice one. This is the biggest smallie of the day, and I was trigger happy to get down there to him when I saw him, and I didn't even hit record, and here he is. Beautiful smallmouth. This is a net-worthy fish, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this net. I rarely do it, but this time I'm smart enough to get a net. And there he is. Nice nice smallmouth, guys. Outrageous, absolutely incredible. Little Kastmaster strikes again. That's the first time I've ever actually netted a fish on my kayak, guys. Too cool. I got a bad thumb, but he's in good shape. He absolutely devoured this thing. And there he goes, guys. Another Kastmaster, another spot. Literally hit the brakes, drop down to him, and bang, let's go get another one. So that's basically the same thing you see happen with people doing the drop shot routine and Demiki rigs and all that kind of stuff. If they start seeing fish down below and they get their bait down in front of them, you can actually see it happen. And there goes my bait right there. You see that little line. So my bait's on the bottom. It looks like a fish just came up to look at it too. Here we go again. All right, so let's see what we can do. Where's my bait? It's got to get right next to the transducer. The transducer is spun around right now because it's trying to keep me in place, but once it spins back around, it'll come into play. And there's most likely some bass down there, but depending on which way the transducer points, you're gonna be able to see my bait a little bit better. There we go. So once the transducer points that right direction, you can start seeing my bait come right off the bottom right there. There it is. There we go. All right, so now all we got to do is wait for someone to join it, and it looks like it's about to happen. So I just had a couple fish come off the bottom right there. There's one right next to it, and there he is. Got him. He came right after it. Oh, he's little. He's just a little guy. But that's two back-to-back drops, and you guys got to see it happen. So I'm sitting down in a funny angle right there just so I can try to put my camera on that depth finder, but I think you guys got the idea. So I'm going to stand up and focus a little bit and try and get on these fish, because there's some bigger ones down there. That's the smallest one of the day so far, but no question, little video game fishing, it's a blast. I got him coming after my bait. I'm right over top of a really, really big tree that's falling down. There he is. Whatever he is, he's right out of the tree. I got him. That was amazing. Let's see what I got. Oh my gosh, giant bluegill. There's the big one of the day. I got one of these before, but right over top of this tree. Look what the Kastmaster did. Another giant, beautiful species. In this case, a bluegill, a big one. And so that's a bunch of panfish, not a bunch of panfish, but rock bass and bluegill, and amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing what that Kastmaster can do. So again, they're right behind me over there. It's hard to see. There's a great big tree in the water. So that tree has fallen and is all the way out here. And now I'm sitting in 35 feet of water right on top of it. So I'm basically right on top of the tree, and I'm just dropping my Kastmaster down. I can see how far it can go without getting down in it. But obviously there's fish on it. In this case, that was the bluegill. But now I've got some other species and stuff that are going to be swimming. I see stuff right there. So there's stuff right above the top of the tree. So my bait's on its way down. It's getting ready to meet them, and I'm right there. So let's see what's next, because I'm literally right there, guys. I mean, I'm right there at those fish, jigging right in front of them. So let's see what he eats. There we go. All right, had to sit down for that one, guys. Came out to about 45 feet of water, right where the drop off was. Oh my gosh, guys, what am I doing here? Look at the size of this bluegill. Holy crap, it came off in the boat. This is a slab bluegill, guys. I'm catching trophy rock bass, trophy bluegill. I mean, look at this thing. I'm going to be careful. He's kind of going to jump. But look at this great big giant bluegill. Is that amazing? So I found this great big school of bluegill right in this tree. I'm going to catch a few more of these, and that's what happens when you bring a little piece of metal. I keep saying it, guys. Kastmaster, a little 1/8 ounce, straight down into a tree, and now whacking some giant bluegill. What a day. That was a deep bite, guys. That was way down there, guys, way down. I'm talking 45, almost 50 feet of water with the Kastmaster, and I was working it. It feels kind of heavy. I don't know what we got yet, but it's a decent walleye. It's a decent walleye down deep. That must have been the school that just came through. It was a big old school of walleye. Look at this beauty. Awesome. I don't think he's much bigger than some of the ones I've been catching, but he's nice. That's a nice fish right there. That's the dangerous scene right there. 6-pound test. That's what I get. I deserved it, but I got my bait back. There you go. Time to retie. Thanks, walleye. Taking my line and cutting it. Pretty chill way to fish, wouldn't you say, guys? Got my feet up, chilling, dropping it down the drop. I got the Ned rig back out. I'm right over here by a bluff wall. That's the first cast in this spot. I literally wanted to rest my back for a second and chill. You saw me kick my feet up, just tossed it out there, and I got a nice one, whatever it is. Probably, I'm guessing a smallmouth. Considering where I am at this drop off, I figured there's probably a smallmouth or two around here, and I think I've got myself what I thought I got. Yep, there's a nice smallmouth on the Ned rig, guys. Beauty. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just chilling and catching. It's been an absolutely incredible day. So I'm going to put my feet back up again. I'm going to try and catch another one. There we go. Felt that bite. I felt that bite. Sitting down and chilling. There's another one, guys. It felt like a little bit better fish. I hope it's just another good smallmouth. That's really, really what I hope it is. And oh gosh, it's another walleye. Unreal, guys. This one looks a little bigger. I promise you, if this one's 15 inches, it's coming home with me. If this one's 15 inches, it's coming home. I got my little, I got my oars here, and I just think every one of these is just under. I really do. So let me see what I can do. This is a little tricky to do. I'm gonna measure it right down there. I'm gonna be out of your sight there for a second, but I just don't think it's gonna make it. Nope, it's just another 14.5 incher, guys. Just another 14.5 inch walleye. It's been a nutso day of multi-species action. I don't know. I think I may have caught more walleye than I've caught smallmouth, and I'm almost positive I caught more rock bass than I caught anything else. It seems like, I don't know. Either way, it's fun. It's fun getting your line tugged. Multi-species is awesome. Let's try to catch another smallmouth. There's something. That's something right there, real close to the boat too. Really close to the boat. Coming up. Let's see, we got a smallie or something. It's ooh, guys, I got something here. I got something bigger than we've been dealing with. Let's see what we got. Please be a big smallmouth. Yes, big smallmouth. Big smallmouth. Patience paid off. That's a good smallmouth right there. I can't believe he hasn't come up to jump. Let's get the net ready, because that thing, oh, it's a good one. That's a good one. Nice. Here, I gotta get a lighter net. Awesome fish. Awesome fish. Good deal. So cool. He's a good smallie. So we've had our time here with some of the dinks, and we've had our time with all the multi-species, but that's what happens when you just go at it and keep going and don't stop. Ned rig it all day long. Beauty right there. I'm gonna get a picture of that guy. He's not huge, but he's a pretty one. Oh, there's a good fish right on the point. Wow, on the fall. Let's see if I can keep up with him. Amazing. That was a long cast over the point and got him right off the bat. Very cool. He hasn't pulled too hard back yet. Let's see if he's gonna surprise me here, because he's been swimming with me. He feels pretty decent. Oh, it's another nice smallmouth, guys. It's another nice smallie. Almost nettable. Almost. I think I can handle this one though. Let's find out. Nope, he comes off. Maybe a net job would have been okay, but that's all right. He was decent. It wasn't quite as big as that last one, but they're starting to bite really good. The smallmouths are definitely hanging out here on the bluff wall. So let's go ahead and throw it right back out. See if there's another one, because they definitely gang up this time of year. And that's a good group, hopefully, and a good size to the group. Nope, on the fall again. Back-to-back casts, guys. Back-to-back casts. Another nice one. Another nice one. I think we've got a little pocket, and I'm glad I pulled back on that before it hit bottom, because he hit it really quick. I thought I felt something going on. I'm going to play the net game this time. I'm not going to lose this one. Let's see what we got. Dang, he's decent. Another nice one. Unbelievable. Very, very cool. Let's see how well he's. No, he's not. He's going to be okay. I'm going to just go like that really fast. I'm playing a risky game here, guys, but he wasn't quite as big as the one I just lost, and he wasn't quite as big as the one I caught just before that. But there we go. That's two back-to-back right over the point over here. Now I can't have that camera right there point to where it's going, because this spot lock has got me in perfect position, but it's that away that I'm throwing right over the point here, and the second it's hitting the water, almost they're going after it. It's crazy. It's dropping down maybe 5-10 feet before they smack it. So they're probably suspended there, and they love to eat it on the fall. So let's do it again. All right, hit the water. I'm going to click it over. I'm going to watch my line very carefully. Maybe a twitch or two as it's going down just to entice them. Just to see if I can feel it happen. There's a little bit of debris in the water too. Some floating sticks and stuff I'm trying to keep my line out of. But once we're on bottom, man, they're there. All right. Didn't hit it on the fall that time, but let's go ahead and see if we can pop one. 3 in a row would be very cool. There we go, 3 in a row. Oh, that one feels decent too. Awesome, awesome. I think I found him, guys. I think I found my pot of smallmouth I've been looking for all morning. This is a nice fish, guys. This feels good. This feels like a real good one. Let's see what we got. Stay down. Stay down. Let me just play it nice and steady. Let's see. I don't think we're going to need a net. I don't think we're going to need a net, but he's decent. He's definitely bigger than the majority of what we've been catching all day. Yep. Maybe just a hair. Maybe about exactly like what we just caught. Maybe a little more meat to him. He's a good one. Nice fat little football. Awesome. We're on him now, guys. That's 3 in a row. Fall time, guys. This is what it's all about in the fall. If you find yourself a group of smallmouth, man, it could be non-stop. It's been non-stop with all kinds of stuff today, just not the smallmouth, but this is what I've been looking for. And this little point right here is popping them for me. So here's cast number 4. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4. Watching the line. All right, we're on bottom. Nothing yet. It's a matter of time. I hope there's a great big giant one here. I really hope there's a big giant. There he is right there. Here he is. He's not the giant one. Man, that's 4 for 4. Crazy. Awesome spot right here. And I'm positioned perfectly on it too. So this is great. What do we got here? Guys, it's not a smallie. What the heck is it? Oh, another green sunfish. Guys, it's 4 for 4 though. Last time I started the whole multi-species deal, I was 2 in for smallmouth, a walleye, did that twice, and then a bunch of other stuff, but that time it was 2 nice. Oh, I'm sorry, that was 3 nice smallmouth and then a green sunfish. Go figure. But we're still 4 for 4 on casts. Let's see what cast number 5 shows us. Here we go, a little bit deeper. This one's going to go out a little bit deeper on the point. Oh, man, cast number 5, guys, just got bit. I'm letting it back down. I'm letting it back down. Let's see if I can get him. I'm in walleye territory now. The point is where I'm catching the smallies and a green sunfish, and right here is where I've been catching these walleye. So now that I'm past the point in this deeper little hole, I wouldn't be surprised if the next fish is a walleye. I'll just keep it in the water and see what happens, and there it is. Wouldn't that be funny, guys, if I called it? So whatever it is, it's on, and it's 5 casts in a row. 3 smallmouth, a green sunfish, and now this guy. Let's see what it is. It is nice little smallmouth. Okay, so there's still smallmouth even past the point, and on the drop, another nice one. Another nice one, guys. Real chunky, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Right in the nose, perfect. It's on. I'm killing it today. Cast number 6. Let's see what happens. There he is. Cast number 6 on the fall. Dude, that is sick. Sick. 6 out of 6, and it looks like another nice smallmouth. This time it's putting on a show. Too much, guys, too much. 5 smallies and a green sunfish in 6 casts. Ridiculous. And he's really putting on a show. There he is again. I'm going to check my line after this guy. They're all about the same size. I think the very first one was the biggest one, but they are loaded and stacked up there. And just like them all, they're all getting it right there in the nose. Perfectly in the nose. Amazing, right? Only reason I'm not going to go 7 for 7 is I got these stupid sticks blowing around. The wind picked up, and now I got sticks and debris floating around right on my line. So I'm going to have to pull it in And I'm probably gonna have to pull on this stick. Well, that's gonna get it out of the way. This is the only reason I didn't go 7 for 7 right here, because I had to grab myself a stick fish. I actually got this thing on purpose, so now I can get my line up better, because I've been trying to avoid these silly sticks and it's so calm out here. It wasn't even moving. So here we go. Let's get this stick out of here. Let's just stay out of my way so I can get right across the point the way I want to with this little Ned rig and pop them again. I almost shouldn't count that cast because I had interference. Interference is a penalty, so with that said, I get to get that play over. What do you think? All right, let's give it a shot. All right, redo. Over the point. Let her sink and no stick in the way this time. There he is. Guys, if we consider that interference, that stick interfering with cast number 7, and we had to get it out of the way before we can cast that again, I am 7 for 7 if we go at it that way, because I was able to actually complete this cast. And I got another one. Incredible. Nice one. Another jumper coming in. He's decent. That's a good fish. Taking my chances with this size fish with my 6-pound test, but he's so well buttoned. He's so in the nose, and he's so in the boat. My line in the way. Beautiful, right? Bronze back all day long. I'm trying to milk this 8 in a row deal, but I don't think it's going to happen. I got it right here, basically vertical to the boat. But that's literally 7 fish in a row if I don't count the cast where I snagged into a stick and had to bring it in. So with that said, that's absolutely insane. I'm going to throw back out to the point and see if we can pick up where we left off. But that's the first cast without a fish. First good cast without a fish out of 7. Too much. Too cool. Let's get it right back out there, right into the heart of it. Water is not, now that I got the sunlight on it, the water is not nearly as clean. That might be why the jerkbait bite's been off a little bit. The water is definitely murky. It's a little more murky than it usually is. This place is usually crystal clear. Boy, do I have the right colored Ned rig on, obviously. I obviously have the right colored Ned rig. This mud bug is a killer color. It's just this kind of glittery brown. The fish is just spitting up something. I wish he was a little higher up in the water column when he spit that up. I could see what he's eating. Another nice smallmouth, guys. Really nice one. Too cool. Check that out. Awesome. Just after I got in the sunshine, too, and he spit out the bait right on my seat. You sliming up my seat, bud? That's okay. I'll let you do it. Look at that one. Finally, one in the sun. Amazing. Isn't that beautiful? All right, let's get back in there. We're still on them. First time I could actually show you, well, the sun's probably in your eyes. The first time I could really show you the color of that bait, that's the mud bug. So I'll do it right here. A little chesty deal. It's got this kind of light pearlescent, coppery kind of glimmer, and then a brown. I guess it's more of a brown. It's not really not a green pumpkin color. And there's my nail polish done up. You see it chipping right there. Little 1/16 ounce head. I think it's a 1/16, 1/5 or 1/16. It's the middle size. It's not the lightest and it's not the heaviest they've got. And it's doing the job. Let's get it right back in there. It's just been an absolutely incredible day. Just the fall bite is absolutely incredible, but you never know what it's going to be. You never know if you're going to get a moving bait bite or you're going to have to play with soft plastics. In this case, all day long, it was the Ned rig. And I'm really looking around and looking at this more colored water. I've not seen this much color in this lake ever. So there must be something going on that's keeping this lake from being so clear. And with that said, it may have affected what could have been my jerkbait bite. Hopefully next time I come out, it'll be clear. But in the meantime, let's try and get one more fish and we'll call it a night. I've been bouncing around trying to get that sign out fish. It's always rough out here in the late afternoon, evening, right before the sun gets down. You know, I should always try and get that sign out fish earlier, but I had a feeling right here would be the spot to get him, and I got him. And he's not a big one, but he's a fish, guys. And I got one more to call it a night. It's a decent little smallie on the Ned rig, no doubt. I had a feeling I'd get one right here. It's a great little spot. Great little bit of structure right here. I think there's even a fish structure down there, and that could have been what attracted this dude to my Ned rig. So there's my sign out fish. Tell me about that day. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Ned rig all day long. No jerkbait except for a couple early fish. But I'm happy as I could be with some crazy multi-species action. Bunch of fish all day long. Numbers on a beautiful mountain lake on a beautiful fall day. So folks, as always, appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.